Aye.
Aye.
Lads, 'tis cold.
It's fucking freezing.
It's
Freezing.
Right, Tra. Let me get my mouth. So,
Yes.
Chelsey
Louise.
Foster
Yes.
is one of the newest members of the crew, in the STOMP world.
Yeah.
And Chelsey has just had her very first freezing week.
Freezing week. Freezing.
Hence the scarfage. Okay, Chelsey.
Yes.
Firstly, tell me about the shows that you did before coming out on tour in London. Tell me how they differ from the shows here.
Oh, it's hard to say because they're very different, but it's essentially the same show, but it's just different. It's just different. Like, it's bigger, but that's like, everyone told you this. Oh, the stage is bigger. And you go, okay, the stage is bigger. And then you get on the stage, you're like, oh, the stage is so much bigger.
Well, I feel
get
like
up. I almost died in my first performance because I almost fell off the ladder.
Backtrack a few vlogs and you will hear me saying the same thing. I'm dying. So I feel your pain, Chelsey.
Dying.
Brilliant. So you came out last Monday with myself.
Yes.
Have you travelled a lot before? You know, so what was the airport situation like? Was it like new to you, or were you like this whole thing?
Yeah, I travel mostly for holidays, but I've been in many airports.
Okay.
So I don't mind travelling alone. I've travelled a few times alone. Doesn't bother me. You can never be lonely when you've got yourself to talk to.
And a book.
And a book, yes. No, I like airports. I think they're funky. Although I did get, what did I get? Got stopped because I've got steel toe cap boots. So I got stopped in customs, and I was not in the mood to be stopped at customs.
Oh. Excuse me. I'm going to work. No, just because I know that, like, you know, I mean, before I started working, I didn't travel near as much, you know, as I know this was your first time coming out, but, you know, going to the airport can be daunting for people, and you just went straight in there, and that's, you know what I mean, that's, people don't think about those things, think, yeah, I'm going on tour, but if you're actually travelling by yourself, because you were meeting everybody else.
Yeah, you are on your own for quite a long time.
It's kind of like life, isn't it, when you get older, you're on your own.
Oh, how depressing. Tune in next week.
So, how hotel life? I mean, people think it's glam. They do. They're like, and when I used to start touring, and my mother used to be like, "Oh my God, you're so lucky." And I'm like, just another hotel room, Mom.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it?
Do you know, I feel like I've turned into a bit of a hotel snob because when we first arrived, we had the most beautiful hotel, didn't we? The first one that we came to.
Where were we?
It was Zwolle.
Yes,
it was modern. It was huge, and the rooms were massive, and it was nice. There was like a waterfall shower. It was nice. And that was obviously my first experience of a tour hotel. So that kind of set the bar. And then the next one was a bit too high. Too high. And the next one was similar, modern and nice, bit smaller.
Yes, it was smaller.
But like a step down from the one that we were first at. And now we're here, which is, I'm not even going to put it on the TV screen.
Is this where we are now?
This is kind of where we are now. Yeah. Oh, bye.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye, Felicia.
So it's been a very different experience.
Yes, this is different.
Well, that's something for me that I find a lot on tour, is that there are 3 things that I value in a hotel. 1, a bath. She's learning very quickly, guys. You have to give it to her. She's learning very quickly. She's going to take my job here.
I want a bath.
So you can. I have a bath in this hotel, which is a plus. A bath because of obviously the not relaxation even so much, but just generally, you know, salting the crap out of your body and muscle soaking really is important. 2, for me, I do enjoy when there is a fridge.
Yes.
Yeah, fridges for me are a big one. I mean, being able to like grab some yogurts and some fruit and just have it in your fridge,
Mm-hmm.
or like a salad sometimes, like, because eating out, which I'll get to in a minute as well. And thirdly, I think for me is space, because sometimes there's not, say, like a gym or a swimming pool, and so it's nice to have space. Stick on the old insanity, sweat your head off. Yeah, so that's for me.
Yes.
And I'm sure Chelsey, as she goes along the lovely road of travelling, touring, will find out your own, what you like, what you don't like. So, moving on to eating. Eating is quite difficult sometimes on tour.
Very. Didn't realise that.
Right, Tra. So, are you a fussy eater, firstly?
Yes.
Oh, snaps.
I'm trying things, aren't I? It's not worked out so well for me so far.
So let's leave my story, the next story I have for you guys. But let's just stick to food.
To the plan. Sorry, right.
Food being like, obviously, it's funny because, you know, you might go to a restaurant, you can't understand a thing, they don't have English menus. But, you know, in terms of your last week, have you been generally satisfied with, you know, the times you've been eating, what you've been able to eat? Like, has it been accessible to you to eat enough for your show, or has it been more difficult, do you think?
Mostly yes. I think everyone's found this town quite difficult because nowhere seems to be open, and we were here yesterday, which was obviously a Sunday, ghost town, but we did find that good old Irish bar.
Oh, there's always an Irish bar.
Yeah, eating after the show you're just so hungry, aren't you? Like, and it kind of doesn't matter what you eat because you just need, it's like a rumble you need to satisfy. But no, generally it's been okay. Everyone's really friendly, so like waitresses and stuff, even if the menu's not in English, they translate it for you anyway. So
this is it, Dutch. Actually, they're really nice, aren't they?
Really nice, yeah, really friendly.
So to address your trying of new, when I came on tour, my palate was a very, very cleany. Like I really didn't have, you know, a taste for many things other than spuds and like just chips. You know, the norm for me. And thanks to Emma King, big shout out to Emma King, definitely encouraged me to try lots of new things. And so me trying to carry on and be that, you know, advocate, I said to Chelsey, you know, like, let's try some new stuff. So obviously I was thinking yesterday, oh, it's Sunday, I need some cuddles on the inside, and I suggested we try an Irish coffee. Now, for those of you who don't know what an Irish coffee is, it's basically just whiskey, coffee and cream, essentially. So we get the situations, they're in front of us. I'm like, oh my God, it's like mother's milk. And I look over and Chelsea's kind of pulling this face. I'm like,
so ugly doing that.
I'm like, yo, Chelsea, do you like it? She's like, I don't know. And I said, oh, she's like, well, I don't really like whiskey, and yeah, I don't coffee either. I was like, you don't like whiskey, don't like coffee.
I'm not sure what I was hoping to happen from the situation, to be honest, but
at least there was cream.
There was cream, and I tried
and a heap of sugar
many more sugars.
So success of trying new things.
Zero.
But
attempts 5.
Day off today, Chelsea?
Yep.
We have a day off every Monday.
Mm-hmm.
What's the plan?
Don't know. I might try and watch Planet Earth 2.
Are you not doing something today?
Oh, paintballing. I'm scared.
So essentially we bring in the new people and shoot them.
Yeah, I've never been paintballing before. And apparently it hurts. So it set me up for a loss already.
Hurt the new people.
I'm going to be emotionally and physically scarred.
Week 2 to come.
For another 3 city week.